Hello everyone. Yesterday, the first considered tier 18 was beaten by Boom Cecil, back there Benjamin, but according to him and others, because of strats he found, it's being considered high 17, which means that no tier 18 has been beaten yet. In this video, I'm going to be looking at 5 of the obbies that could potentially become the first tier 18 in the future. I'm going to be ranking them from least to most likely to be beaten soon, based on progress and difficulty. So without further ado, let's start with number 5. Sepuluh is a low 18 tiered obby created by Vipson. It's got 10 stages and each one is harder than the last. While the individual jumps themselves are around tier 16 to tier 17 difficulty, a lot of them are extremely difficult and the obby is very long, which is why a lot of people haven't seriously attempted it yet. There are a few people who I know who are trying to beat this, but they aren't close yet, so I think it's going to be a long time before this obby gets beaten. Divine Delusion is a high tier 16 or low tier 17 obby created by user packs. It's very jank and has 4 stages, each one being relatively harder than the last. Right now, it's number 7 on the top obbies list, just below Honor, which means it's technically high 16, but a lot of people consider it tier 17. A few months ago, Cyclix attempted to beat it. He got to stage 3 hardcore, which means absolutely no checkpoints. However, there hasn't been much from him since on that, so I'm assuming he's given up the project, which is why I'm placing it so low down. Galactic Garden is an obby made by Ray and Megu Avai with help from Obbying. It's very tech-based, and it's one of the best obbies I think I've ever seen. It's a beautiful obby with great gameplay. However, no one's grinding it currently. The only good video of it is by Obbying and a few other all-jump videos. I would consider this to be beaten in the next few months if someone was to seriously attempt it. However, a lot of people do consider this tier 17, so I don't know if it would be tier 18. Tower of Blind Fate is a base Unreal tower created by NoServe. It's very long and almost all of the gameplay is over softlocks, which means if you were to fail once, your run would be over. However, 2 people have almost managed to beat it by getting to the final floor, that being Timo03 and Boom Cecil. However, both of them use GBJ escapes, which means escaping softlocks using lag high jumps, which are considered invalid by the top obbies list and is also considered to bring the difficulty down to tier 17 or horrific. For this reason, I've decided to place it at number 2, as I think it's going to be a while before we see someone manage to get to 10 or beat it without any GBJ escapes. The Citadel of Infinite Void is a 12-floor citadel in the Pit of Misery in Jeto. It's currently the hardest citadel in the game and the only SC citadel. It's fully descending, and it's a nerfed and revamped version of the second half of the Citadel of Void, which is completely impossible. The reason I put this at number 1 is it's undeniably tier 18, and on top of that, Skitsuna has made it to the second last floor without dying at all. Many of the floors are death pits, so if you die, then your run has to restart. He's managed to get to floor 11, which is horrific, and got almost halfway through it as well. He's been grinding it every day, and I think if he puts enough effort and hard work in, it can be beaten within a month, and will most definitely be the first tier 18 beaten and a new top 1 obby. So that's why I put it at number 1 on this list. Thanks for watching. Hopefully some of these obbies get beaten in the future and we'll have tier 18s to be proud of in this community. Until then, keep your eyes peeled. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. It means a lot. Thank you, have a good day.